All right, a lot to unpack in this next section. So, as mentioned before, Aol had gone and talked to Curafin, who was basically like, "Get out of my sight. I'm not going to cut you down right now because my laws forbid it, but get out of here," basically. So Aol went after that. At that point, he figured out that Aredhel, his wife, and Maglin, their son, was heading. They were heading for Gondolin. So he came after them swiftly, and he saw them from afar because their horses neighed loudly, and Aol's horse heard it and went straight for him. And he saw them going into the secret entrance, the dry riverbed, into Gondolin. So he figured out how to get in there. But they were ahead of him, and when they came in, they got to the dark gate, and everyone was rejoicing, and oh my goodness, Airgel, she's not, they all thought she was lost. So she came in, and Turgon was super happy, and he looked at Maglin, and he thought, wow, okay, here's could be a prince of the Noldor. He seems like a good guy or good elf. But then Aol came, and he got brought before the king, and the king was like, "You're not allowed to leave now because you came in here." And Aol was like, "Well, I don't follow your rules. What are you talking about? And I'm here to." I don't really like the wording here. It says, "I'm here to claim my own, my wife and my son." So he wanted to take them back to his dark forest, and Turgon said, "No." He said, you're my kinsman. You're now, you can stay here and everything and be fine. You can't leave." And Aol wasn't having it. So Turgon was like, "Look, either you stay here or you die here. That's how it's going to go." And Aol said, "Well, I make this choice for myself and my son." And he threw a javelin that he had hidden under his cloak at his son. But Aredel jumped in between and got hit in the shoulder. And even though the wound was not deep, it was poisoned, which nobody knew, and she died that night. So the next day, she had tried to, let Turgon see some mercy, but Turgon's sister had just been killed by Aol, the dark elf. So he was like, "All right, you're sentenced to death," and they threw him off the edge of a cliff. Yeah, and Maglin's a whole nother story. We're going to get into that next time, but that is the fate of Aol, the dark elf, and Aredel. So, Stephen Colbert, I'd like to talk about Silmarillion, Tolkien, and Middle Earth, and all this good stuff, so hit me up, please. Thank you.